Hello and welcome to another episode of Factorio with me, Skuzz. And today it's going to be interesting. I did a little bit of made some changes to this section in a test build. Um, what we plan on doing, or what I plan on doing, is converting this build a little bit. Um, Basically, this is going to be producing iron plates to be used elsewhere. But when I look at the need, um, basically three sets or one third of this is all going to green. I think it was green circuits, and or half of that is going to green circuits, and other stuff. And then we need to dedicate at least three of these to steel alone. Um, so we're going to make a slight modification to this area. Basically, what I'm going to do is take out the ends here, and we're going to add a sixth processing area. This whole section here we're going to remove. So the top three will still do steel plates, and that will go off to all the various places it's needed. But these bottom three, basically, I'm going to convert this whole area, and it's going to go straight from plates to steel. So that's going to happen there. I did a test run where I brought mining to this little clump here straight in to the plants, and there is a massive spike in power demand. We literally go from a demand of 1.2 up to something over 4. It's ridiculous just on this little plant here. So what I'm going to do before I get going with that modification, we need to get a secondary nuclear plants going. These guys are great for this startup, but they are at their absolute limits. And I've been playing around with a redesign. So they are not going to, this new design is not going to be put on the water's edge. We're going to have to bring water in, which is quite a task. And it is double the size of this one. So from 8 reactors to 16 reactors. It took a bit of fiddling. I'll show you the design now. What I've had to do is remove all the piping almost. All this where we're sharing resources around, water, steam, all of that's gone in the new design. Because what I found is it just stretches the build out too far, and heat is not making it to these end ones. Now, we could basically cheat and put an extra set of reactors in, but that decreases the efficiency of the fuel. So this is going to be quite an exercise. So I've dumped the blueprint down over here. We'll come have a look at there. But we're going to be bringing in a lot of water. It's a crazy amount of water, and we're going to split it because I've got power at the top and the bottom. Basically, we're going to get some of the water demand will come from the top, and we'll do some more water demand from the bottom, just to split that load. So let us go have a look at what we have got prepared. So this is all going to build itself out eventually. we need to get our other... Where is he? Okay. That's fine. Can get you guys out the way and bring in this one. So let's just go have a quick walk around. And let's just go straight to this area here. So I do have some stuff I need to remove. This is just bits that belong to the test build. Just take those out. Okay, we need to get the rails and the building train in, and of course it's gone night, so I can't show you what's happening. So we'll just get, I want to get this building train as actually the main priority here. Just to get that built out. The rest I'm not too concerned with. Okay, we'll have to get that top bit connected, and then we're going to have a second entrance. So basically there's a top and a bottom to it. All the train routes have been set up and split up. And basically the goal is so the water trains will have their own routes for top and bottom, so there's no crossing paths. And we'll make sure that no other trains actually from the base. This is going to be sort of an isolated circuit. The only base stuff is going to be for the fuel, the nuclear train, and in the beginning all the building. Okay, let us get... okay, this is hooked into some power. Okay, daytime, we can come have a look. So here's our 16 furnaces, or nuclear reactors, sorry. And this is powering this beast over here. So it is all of that at the top. And all of this here at the bottom. And then each section will have their own water systems coming in. And everything is basically isolated from the steam to the water. Each have their own system. And basically this will produce, it's large enough and expandable, at least one section more. This will produce about 2.4 gigawatts. That will be a significant increase to our base. So we need to get this hooked up for the building train. Ooh. Be full of stuff. Okay. So this is going to have to be removed. And what we're going to do is I'm going to walk this up. And so I'm just going to end it there. Basically, somewhere along here will be probably just here. We need to build the water plant. It's going to be interesting without the flat edge. Tend to find building any water production Flat is normally better. What do we have in the way here? Power pole. Okay, we'll fix that in a moment. Okay, we don't need extra there. They are fine. This is fine. Okay. Yeah, I know. Okay, let us just get the wiring hooked up. Sooner we can get the building train down there, the better. Oh, okay, yes. You hook. No! I've been doing this so much lately, it's driving me nuts. No, you. Okay, one. Okay, I'm actually gonna put in, even though that section is there, a dedicated removal, trash pickup. Just to assist with all this stuff we are picking up. Personal logistics is on. The Roboport's not on. Yeah. Okay, let's help this along. Logistics bots, go. Construction bots, go. Okay, so this has got a new name. So we're going to have to make a change. Let's go find our trains. And we're going to add this in as a stop. What have I called it now? Yeah. Nuclear power repair. Seems to be an issue in getting there. We'll have to check that. Whoops. Okay, and the other train. Let's add you on. Nuclear power. Time and inactivity. Right, let's see. Why can't you get here? You have to come in through the bottom. So it's probably incomplete rails. Here's a spot there. Okay, why is my stuff not building? I've got nanobots. Got all of that on. What I wanted to add, I need to add the pickup. Need to make this little guy here. Okay, purple. Looks like you're gonna have to sort out the trains. Okay, let's see, that should be it connected. heading to nuclear power. Right. Okay, so I just want to make a small change here. Logistics bots, I'm going to increase you. And construction bots. Where? I'm trying to find, where's the logic? Here we go. X available, which was fine, and this one T total construction parts. I want at least 50 construction bots. And this guy is when there's less than 10 logistics, it will request more. Cool. And now it's a matter of letting the space build out. Everything should be within zones. We can help at least get some of the zones up and running. And of course there's all the trains. And we'll go through this in detail. It's closer to operation. Just want to get some, at least all the power poles and roboports functional. And I need to make sure I have adequate coverage with scans. Okay, so let's put one in over here. Okay, get you powered up. Okay, and I think there was a scanner here. It's fine. I'll put in a new one somewhere there. There is one. I don't need more than one. And then we'll put another scanner down this side. At least that will keep everything now visible from map mode. Okay, you can't pick up plates. Why? Iron plates pickup. Iron plates pickup is here. It's because the name is different. Okay, let's just swap that. We go from yard. And I'll just set that to inactivity. So that should pick up plates. And okay, of course, from plates it actually has to do something with it. Nuclear fuel exchange. Okay, it's going to go there. And then from there it's got to come here. Fuel, no. That name needs to change. It is nuclear fuel, but let's call this nuclear power. Okay, so you're going to your yard. Nuclear power, nuclear power. where are you going? So I've got a nuclear power exchange, nuclear power exchange, nuclear fuel exchange. Okay, and we need to add you onto the list now as well. And I've called it exactly the same thing. How is that? Okay, empty. I wish you could do some form of loop with these. So if it's not empty, it goes to the next one. But as soon as the car goes empty, it should skip these and just go straight back to that one. I suppose one thing I could have a look at doing is getting rid of all of these. So it's just one. And then with that, what we do is find a way to turn the stations actually off. Yeah, I want to somehow copy that route. Great, because there's supposed to be 2 nuclear trains, the new one and an old one. 7, no, there should be 8. Need to check on what's going on there. Where are they? No, that's uranium fuel. Where's my nuclear train? Hey? Base yard. So he's going to be one of these. Yeah. Yard. Oh, there we go. Plate. So this is the new one. And that is the old one. Why does the old one look like it is literally just an... No, it's not. That is the new one. Ach, the old one, sorry. Okay, I need both trains here. So I'm gonna do something like this. And I'm gonna call this in yard. Cool. And then we're gonna go to train, add a stop. Please add in yard, and I want you to come there. I'm gonna set a time passed, just so they both are here. When they do get you, I'll turn it off. I need you to come here as well, please. In yard, and please come. Okay, now we just wait for that to arrive. Okay, while we're waiting, let's just have a look. So this train is here. And there should be always 2 coming. Yeah. Okay, that will come eventually. And then it's a matter of this fuel train needs to be modified because everything here is basically going to run on rocket fuel or nuclear fuel. So we need to make some amendments to to get that being created. Yeah, this is the old one. It doesn't matter there. Oh. Oh no, of course. He's gone this way, which is a bit of a problem. Okay, so copy you to you. You've got all the same route. Okay, so I'm going to take that out and turn you back on. Now the schedule said there were only 7 trains. So there's definitely 8. 8, right, perfect. And there's nowhere for him to go. Okay, let us just create a temporary loop here. And we'll add more trains on, because 1 train each is not enough. This is just gonna wait. We need to also start building off. We need one of those. Okay, that section is ready to rumble. So the next task is basically water. Now obviously the further away we go, technically the more trains we need, so I don't want to go too far. What I can do is we go to the power book, so there's that template. And here's our nuclear power water plant, or water intake. So, let's just go into map. This is the size of it. And the closer to the water I can get it, the better. I'm not going to get it much better than that. Okay, now one of the things is the structure does not actually have a building train attached to it. It's all will all be on me. Take one more out. Okay, and then we need to do the same thing here. Take you one back. Okay, that does work there. That's fine. Okay, so these are, yeah. So the station name, excuse me. The station's got a name as well. So this is upper pickup, and we'll do the same thing in a lower section, and that's going to be called the lower pickup. So if we go into map mode, upper, we're going to do the same thing. I don't have a copy of it down here. The idea being any water trains are going to come down, in, out, and they will never cross paths because they're going to come down there and out there. And the same thing here, these guys are going to come up. So the idea is the trains will never need to go past each other and cause a blockage. The headache here obviously is to now get water to these things. And basically every single one needs water. Now, of course, ideally flat edges are the way to go. I would love to potentially do that with a mod, but I feel in some ways that could be, I suppose, seen as not cheating, but where you could actually just take, not just add land, but actually remove land all the way down, so it's literally a straight edge. I mean, if you could do that, why it's cheating, it's because you can do it straight on your nuclear plant. You just build this by the water and you just bring in a trench and feed the plant, the nuclear plant, directly. Most likely in the real world, that is exactly what happens. Most likely, you build your plants near the water source. We don't have that luxury here. So we're going to be doing the best we can. Cool. And we're going to do that. Ah, come on. And this is what we're going to have to do everywhere now. Let's get these guys in. And a sister one. Yeah, this is all going to be so dependent on where these things can go. And again, a flat edge is what I'm going to be after. So I'm just going to create a couple at least. Because it's so annoying. Okay, and let's get you. Because I want to be able to do. Can't. You see that blue is water. One, two. Now we don't have water. So now there, and of course we don't have land. This is going to be a pain to get through. You need to. I wanted that. Oh, we're going to need. One, two. Yeah, ideally, I'm trying to avoid as much as possible doing undergrounds. So for the first one, That's not too bad. But all these others, it's just going to be so far away. And of course, we don't know the edges yet. So let us get you guys in. It's going to need at least that many. Hi. Let's see. Not gonna be at least another one. And we'll do one more there. I mean, I really don't want water pipes that far away. And it's dealing with these edges, that's also a bit of a headache. Okay. You and pops. Oh, we missed one. Top edge one. You also need something. No. Give me flat edges to work with, please. No turn. And it's not long enough. Great. And none of these are going to be long enough. No, we don't need the top one anymore. Actually, we're going to leave it there. What I'm going to do is try and put it here. One, two. If we can, I'm going to do it 1, 2, 3. And we're going to do it this way. Okay, you're going to go there. And this one. Okay, that's fine. You're going to be connected there, to there, to there. Okay, that is that section done. It's getting further and further away, and now I'm running out of pieces of land. The bottom one's going to be somewhere there. That better not bite me. Okay, and this guy's gonna come all the way. Well, what we'll do is same thing. We'll just get it turned. Okay, that is a lot of pop. So let's take that one. That is max length. Basically, it's that. Let's get it all lined up. Oh, I can't see. Can't see where it goes. There. Yeah, I've done something wrong there. There we go. Yes, my little bots are singing away. I cannot see. I think that actually is it. Okay. And let's just take this whole thing. Ka-ching. There. And whoa, no, that slid. Okay. Put a whole bunch of nonsense down. We don't need any of those. That could probably feed off that little bit. I don't know. I'll see. I'll have to turn. Okay, so we need a whole bunch of stuff for the year. We'll come build the rails down to get the lower water in. See, I really don't like that. The other way is to actually just build the rails closer, split this, actually bring that section all the way into about there. We'll see. If it can't handle the water, we'll have to do that. So let's just get out of map mode and come here. Now this might be dragged further than it needs to, but we'll just do that for now. Okay, so power, water. So obviously there's a name change that will have to happen on this one. This does look a little bit more promising. We can get much closer to the water's edge here. Something like that. Okay, out of map mode. Now we can take off that chunk. Oh, these robots. Okay, so you are going to loop into there. Too big a gap. Okay, no, take one more out. Curve in. Curve in. Okay. And let's not forget the power. Okay, this edge at least looks a little bit better. We can do some minor changes to it. Oops. Let's just go up a little. No. Wait, that's gone too high. We're running on that edge there. Okay, here I'm not needing to do that. See, it's just the edges that are in line. There we go. And those ones will have to go to there. Okay, I think that should line up okay. I think we're going to need a drastic refill of parts, yeah. Okay, so of course we need to modify the name. This is going to be lower water pickup. Let's go lower pickup. And get these names modified. Right. And power to this whole thing, if possible. Okay, now I think we're going to need probably more land than what I have got here, so let's just increase that. I'm sure one of the spiders is supposed to be carrying land as well, yes. I think they're both carrying land. This one's not. Okay, well we can set that. Let's see if you can carry 200 pieces of land as well. That would be helpful. That'll be 600 between the three of us. Okay, we can use this area to do partial offload and full offload and partial full up. Okay, what I want to actually do here is I'm going to disconnect this route because I don't want this filling up just yet. I'm actually surprised nothing has arrived yet. I mean, this train should have made stops here. But it's fine. We'll keep that off for now. I mean, we need the rocket fuel, we need the water, and we need the time. Okay, so back to base. Let's just fill up on a couple of things. See, I'm much happier with this one than this. This is so far from the water's edge. I'm not happy with that at all. It's a pity you can't build at a diagonal. Okay, so he's on his way to fill up, and we've got our nuclear. Oh, there we go. Nuclear base slowly being built up. It'll be good when that gets kick-started. So we'll do that in our next episode, or carry on with this in our next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.